Alright, hello, it's Demon coming back for more Mass Effect 2. So what I decided was I rewatched the previous episode, saw that it actually does hit over the 30-minute markers, so I officially decided to just make that kind of like a little bit of an introduction to this Justicar mission. So let's sit there and see what is going on with the police by talking to Detective, what is that? Anaya? I want to say I'm right on that.
Nice guns. Try not to use them in my district. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for an Asari warrior named Samara.
If you've got a score to settle with Samara, take it somewhere else. I've got more than enough trouble here already.
I need to recruit Samara for my mission. Then we'll be on our way.
Justicars usually work alone, but they are drawn to impossible causes.
Best kind.
If you're getting her out of my district, I'll get you to her ASAP. She's at the crime scene.
You're letting her into a sealed crime scene?
I'm a cop. I'll work with the Justicar all I can. Besides, she's been looking at crime scenes longer than our two lifespans combined. She knows how to handle herself.
You're awfully anxious to get Samara out of your district.
My bosses want me to detain her. They're worried she'll cause some kind of cross-species incident, but her Justicar code won't let her be taken into custody. If I try it, she'll have to kill me. I have no interest in dying, so if you lure her away with some big noble cause before I have to carry out my orders, I'm thrilled to help you.
Your superiors are sending you to certain death for no good reason. You have a right to disobey.
Every time Shepard orders us to face impossible odds, I have to remind myself that I volunteered. That's about twice a day.
Most of the time, I'm not being stupid about it. I can't say the same for Anaya's superiors.
I'm a cop and I know my duty. I've been ordered to detain her and I will. Unless I can get her to leave my district first.
How do I get to the crime scene?
It's around the corner. Go outside, take a left. Look for the police line. I'll send word to let you in. Be careful. The local Eclipse mercs have been all over those back alleys lately.
You mentioned a crime scene?
A Volus merchant was murdered. It was a professional hit, so we're not dealing with junkies looking for a score. I'm thinking the local Eclipse mercenary band. Can't prove it, but if the Volus was dirty too, maybe it's just a deal gone bad.
What do I need to know about these mercenaries?
Eclipse mercs are professional killers. They sell red sand, trade illegal weapons tech, and smuggle criminals off-world. They control some back alleys around here. I haven't been able to find their nest yet, though.
What can you tell me about Justicars?
They're a kind of... humans might call them warrior monks. They live by a complex code that compels them to punish the wicked and protect the pure. They've been a part of Asari culture for millennia. I read adventure stories about Justicars when I was a child.
What do you think of Samara herself?
She's been a Justicar longer than 3 of your lifespans. Whoever she was before she swore that oath, that person is dead.
I have to go.
Good luck.
We'd better find Samara before the detective goes after her.
Alright. So I like what we get from talking to her. She does discuss what Samara is when it comes to Justicar, so the concept for us is kind of weird due to the fact that like we can't imagine somebody like having a code like that where they just blatantly kill for no good reasons. Just I don't know. They'll go more in depth with it here
Cops
shortly.
don't admit it, but the Eclipse is...
But I don't know. Whenever they first discussed it for us, it was pretty weird.
Watch yourself. There's merc activity back here. We're waiting on
Oh
that.
yeah, let's consider. Return to Illium and see what happens as a result of informing Mr. Thax about the stolen goods. Okay, then there is somebody I remember having to talk to. Okay, good. Alright, let's sit here and march. Let's see if we can find this fun little crime scene. Yeah, that's the only bad thing with the episode I'll be posting previous to this one. I wasn't actually expecting to actually quit playing it. I just kind of did. Yeah, because I was kind of waiting for a lot of my friends to start getting on, because a lot of us were talking about playing different games. So I don't even think we played anything as a result after I quit recording. Because I think what ended up happening was we were trying to play it, and for whatever reason Xbox decided to break, and they had the giant nobody will probably remember it, but by the time this video is posted, but there was a giant like crash where like all the friend request stuff was glitched out, everything was just broken. It sucked.
Those were my best troops.
Tell me what I need to know, and I will be gone from here. Where did you send her?
You think I'd betray her? She would hurt me in ways you can't imagine.
The name of the ship. Your life hangs on the answer, Lieutenant.
You can kill me, but one of us will take you down, Justicar.
What was the name of the ship she left on?
Go to hell.
Find peace in the embrace of the goddess.
I do love the music they put for
My
this
name is
though.
Samara, a servant of the Justicar Code. My quarrel is with these Eclipse sisters, but I see 3 well-armed people before me. Are we friend or foe?
That merc was wounded and helpless. You just kill anyone who won't help you?
If my cause is important enough, yes. Are you different?
I've killed enemies, but always with good reason.
I answer to a code that is clearly defined. If my actions are true to that code, I am just. If they are not, I am unjust. I don't pretend it is a simple matter, or that it seems right to everyone. But I sleep well at night, and that is more than most can say. How may I be of service to you?
Going up against suicidal odds, and I need the best. That's you.
I sense the truth in what you say, and it humbles me. But I seek an incredibly dangerous fugitive. I cornered her here, but the Eclipse sisters smuggled her off-world. I must find the name of the ship she left on before the trail goes cold.
I wish you were willing to go with the human, Justicar. I've been ordered to take you into custody if you won't leave.
You risk a great deal by following your orders, Detective. Fortunately, I will not have to resist. My code obligates me to cooperate with you for 1 day. After that, I must return to my investigation.
I will be able to release you that soon.
You won't be able to stop me.
The human is lost here. Can one of you clarify?
I was trying to convince her to leave with you, but Justicar's in their code.
The detective has been ordered to detain me. I can't force her to disobey an order.
Sorry, you're stupid. Your code just means you kill her tomorrow instead of today.
I am afraid so.
There must be some way we can all get what we need.
I see a way. While I am in custody, you find the name of that ship. Do that, and I will join you. Then the code will be satisfied.
Can you
Gotta
tell
need
me
something to
more
drink.
about Justicars?
We are individuals who have forsworn family, children, and worldly possessions aside from some weapons and armor. We travel Asari space righting wrongs as defined by the ancient code we have each memorized.
Illium may be dominated by Asari, but it isn't in Asari space.
My quarry fled to this place. I am sworn to hunt her down, and I will follow anywhere she goes. It is rare for a Justicar to leave Asari space, but I must follow my oath. If I suffer for it, I will accept that.
A moment ago, you refused to give up your investigation, but now you'll swear to follow me?
If I stay, I will be compelled to kill many innocents to escape incarceration.
Like me.
I may be killed, and my quarry would be free to continue murdering. If I come with you and survive your mission, I can resume my investigation. To do that, I need the ship's name to track her to her next hiding place. It is a simple choice.
A slim chance is better than no chance.
This Justicar code seems quite strict.
It may seem so to you, but this is my oath. The expedient path may be fast and simple. That does not make it the right path.
Do you have any leads?
The Volus merchant Pitney 4 is tied to this. Eclipse mercs are preparing to kill him. Get the truth out of him. He may know a way into the Eclipse base.
Well, I've got to get back to my station. And I guess I've got to take you with me.
Thank you, Shepard.
Alright, so I'm gonna need one moment. You guys won't see it, but I'm gonna have a little bit of a jump cut, and I will come right back. I actually gotta go do something real quick. Alright, I'm back. So sorry about that for the little jump cut, guys. I had to use the restroom and had to let a little cat outside of my room. So let's sit here and keep going.
Hello again, Earth Clan. Did you speak to the detective?
Why are the mercs after you?
I know nothing about any mercenaries, Earth Clan. I'm merely an innocent merchant trying to make his way in life.
The Eclipse are out for your blood. I need your help to break into their base. Shouldn't we work together?
Yes, you're right, Earth Clan. I'm desperate. I've got angry mercs after me, and now this Asari Justicar. Let's talk. I smuggled a chemical onto Illium that boosts biotic powers in combat. It also is toxic. I may have, forgotten to mention that to the Eclipse. So they are perturbed and want to kill me.
It sounds like you're a swindler and your actions finally caught up with you.
True and true. But I haven't survived as a merchant this long without being able to tell when there's a deal in the making. You want something.
The Eclipse recently smuggled someone off-world. I need the name of the ship she left on.
I don't know about their people smuggling operations. They must keep records in their base. I do have a pass card they issued me to bring my goods in. Well, I had to return that one, but I happened to make a copy. Take it, but be careful. Each Eclipse sister commits a murder to earn her uniform. They are all dangerous.
Ooh. So I kind of like how he gives you that little hint there. It's like, it's a nice little warning to give the Shepard. You have to kill somebody to join the Eclipse Mercs. It's just really crazy in my mind. Then, and to get back with Samara, it's just, I like how blunt she is with this Justicar code. She's just like, yeah, I'm gonna have to kill you. And each side pretty much understands it. It just sucks that her code doesn't allow for, like, I don't know. I guess I would say like loopholes in it. I guess in a way that's the only word I can think of, where it's just like, it's like the person detaining you is a detective, which you know is a good person, yet you're willing to kill them because your code demands it. It's just like, should your code actually have like limitations and what it actually can do? Because I don't know how a just code justifies murdering an innocent civilian just because they're doing it wrong. It's like one of those codes that just seems like it's outdated. So it's like a law. It's like if you guys go online, you guys could probably go on Google right now and see like all the different laws states still have implemented that don't make any goddamn sense. I know my town still has like a weird one. I don't remember what it was. It's been a while since I've actually seen it, but if you go to most places, they're actually still up and running. It's like if you go to like the state of Ohio, I think you can't buy alcohol until like 11, a little after 11, and then I think West Virginia's is set up until after 1. Which I found that out and I was like, why the hell do they still have these laws in effect? It's just like, in today's 21st century society, you should be able to buy your addictive drink as much as you want. Turns out there's still temperance laws in effect they never bothered replacing. And because they're in effect, and it only affects one day of the week and nobody cares enough, they're never going to fix it. People buying out the stronger things of alcohol will, though. I think you can still buy the basic, you can still buy basic alcohol, like beer, but I don't think you can buy hard stuff. So if you go in trying to say, I want to buy a Westgate, no, they tell you to fuck off. It's funny, but it's what they do. Grunt will keep the shotgun, so let's see. Oh, good. It's the only bad thing keeping like the subtitles in. That kind of gives you a hint there's somebody nearby if they're willing to talk.
I didn't fire my weapon once. I pretended to because the other Eclipse sisters were watching, but I didn't really shoot.
Whatever. Pretend to keep breathing.
I'm not one of them. I knew. I thought being Elnora the mercenary would be cool, but I didn't know what they were really like.
My favorite part of this is that if anybody's played this game and they didn't worry about ramifications of pressing like the Renegade button or the Paragon buttons, I do remember the first time I played this on console, I immediately clicked that without hesitation.
What do they do here that you don't like, Elnora?
I thought we'd be flying around the galaxy shooting up bad guys and stuff, right? But no. They just sell red sand and illegal weapons tech. They even smuggled an Ardat Yakshi off-world.
What does Ardat Yakshi mean?
It's an ancient Asari word for something that I thought was just a superstition until now. It means demon of the night winds. I didn't think they were real, but the boss said this scary lady was one.
What ship did they use for the smuggling?
Wow, I have no idea. It was a few days ago, and like I said, I'm new. They didn't tell me anything.
Get out of here, Elnora. If you so much as jaywalk, I will find you.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, I'm going. Thank you.
Ooh, sample 64.
This might be useful.
Good biotic damage, good. 100 credits, that means we're full on the power on the, what do you call it, the collector beam. Now if I remember right, I don't think it's here. I think it's going to be in another part, coming up rather soon.
Incoming!
Get their asses!
Okay, we're good there. Let's keep pushing in. Come on. Actually, today's actually pretty funny. It's actually, I think when I'm recording this, it's actually the,
Impact shot!
the hell am I getting toxic stimulants from? Oh, okay, I guess that did go near me. I think today's actually going to be the first day I finally decided to release Mass Effect 1, because Russian campaign actually ended. Unluckily, I've been having issues with the uploading process. Every time I've been trying to upload recently, the uploads have been like, I always say I'm trying to do one a day, but for some weird reason that I can't figure out, my upload speed has actually been kind of glitchy. Because every time I try to release episodes now, it takes it forever, so I don't know if maybe it's something off of my end, or maybe it's YouTube or not. I'm assuming it's my end, because it seems like it takes forever just to upload one video now. Like, before I could get it done maybe in a few hours, because I was using a Wi-Fi extender. But what I actually have figured out is that it's just taking so long. It could take, before it would take maybe 2-3 hours to upload. Now it's taking me like, I think I tried doing it yesterday. I think I was at home. I think I tried to post around between 7 and 9. And I had to leave my computer on all freaking night to wake up for it to be posted, to finally be able to be posted. And I'm getting a little frustrated. So I think I'm gonna end up having to mess with my extender in somewhat to sit there and try resetting it, sit there and see if it helps any. Let's see, where's this one going? Because I know because right after that one got posted, I'm actually releasing Mass Effect 1 right after. So hopefully it can get uploaded in time, and I don't have to worry about it too much. I actually do want to see how well it does. I usually don't. Like I said before, I wanted to sit there and try to play some different games. Mass Effect's one. I love Fallout. But I think I'm not going to do a Fallout one, just because it's kind of. What's the word I'm looking for? It's not. I don't find it to be a good. Recording game. I think that's more of like a stream game. And there are some people that do record plenty of episodes, like they'll do single missions and show you where they're located, they'll show you what to do. Other people, they'll go and build it off the lore. One guy I watched does plenty of that. His videos are really good. I enjoy watching him when he does it. But for me, I don't think it would make much sense for me to record it, because I don't know, I just don't feel like there's enough.
Wait!
The hell?
One more!
That thing just commits suicide. I think he did. I just don't think there's enough really for me to record and post, because it'd primarily just be me BSing the entire time as we're playing and then get my ideas off. I mean, I kind of doing the same thing with Mass Effect, but Mass Effect, there's a bit more action to it, besides just like, you know, playing, role-playing as the character I'm playing as. And the dialogue and the characters are a lot more memorable in comparison to like Fallout 3 and New Vegas. It's just, there ain't enough there to really record and post video content on for people to be interested in my opinion. That's not even including Fallout 4, Fallout 76. I do know Fallout New Vegas recently got the big mod for the New California. I actually want to go play that, but I keep telling myself, I'm like, okay, if you're going to try to play this thing, make sure you at least beat New Vegas like you were already trying to do like months ago and then quit playing. Because I think to do it, I would have to basically delete every single mod I have installed. So I know it won't run without like glitches popping up or the game crashing too much because there's a mod conflicting with something and all of a sudden I'm just dealing with the problem consistently. I don't know, I'll have to look into it once I decide to do it. I know they do offer you basically all the different mods that are recommended for it, but I kind of fall into the category where like I have the mods I like and I want to use my mods, but I'm not too great with how the whole modding system thingy works. Like the individual files and stuff, it's kind of confusing. I tried to get into it a little bit to figure it out to make it easier in the future, but it's still really freaking complicated for me.
Impact shot!
Shields are down.
So don't count for shit. It's like the mods people have been releasing for this game and stuff. Like I know you go online and you can put the, yeah, I think you have to use, what is it, like Gibbs editor or something? I forget.
Well, it's official. Little baby Elnora is finally a full-fledged Eclipse merc. I earned my uniform last night when I killed that ridiculous bolus. Up close, exploding rounds. Blew the little bastard's suit wide open. I can't wait to see some real action. Next time I go home, my friends are gonna be so jealous.
Now,
Elnora was the killer. If we'd known.
Figured that detective would want this.
So I was going to say something, but I held off because I kind of wanted to wait for this. But if you remember what Pitney 4 says, he says that all Eclipse mercs have to murder somebody to earn their uniform. Well, she's wearing a uniform, so it's obviously she had to have murdered somebody. Now, we didn't know it was actually the Volus she murders. The one that we remember is in the crime scene where Samara was, and she killed some more of those Eclipse mercs. But it's really funny sitting there going back on that, because I think the first time I played this game, I never really paid attention to all that stuff too much. I was more into like I just wanted to see the story, the main one, progress as it goes. So I think if I remember right, I said I did kill her, so I just had like a reactionary shot. But it kind of, like, as you play this game more and you, like, want to learn more, it's actually really interesting to learn that, oh good, I let the murderer get away, great. Let the detective deal with it. Now, in the case of dealing with the gunship, I guess the grenade launcher would prove more vital in comparison to the collector weapon, but I still like the collector's particle beam. I find it to be more useful in the grand scheme of things. Alright, so that's good. Let's wait for it to charge back and then we can hit it again. And it's gone. Good. Oh, that was really weird. I didn't know those textures would still pop up like that. Yeah, so the grenade launcher I would definitely recommend against like more of the heavily armored units. It's probably better against when you're fighting I think more like like Citadel space, normal civilization vehicles and such, but I think against collectors or any of the Reapers, you definitely want the particle beam overall, just because even though it only has 500 rounds, it doesn't cause as much damage. It lets you concentrate the fire and do as much damage as you want to put into it, compared to maybe wasting 1 or 2 shots because the grenade launcher might do more damage than what you need it to, or vice versa with any other weapon that they provide in the game. Okay, get that. Alright. Okay, sure.
A shipping manifest. Shows that Pitney 4 sold 2,000 units of Minigen X3 to the Eclipse, along with 600 units of red sand.
This isn't the information Samara needs, but it proves the Volus is a criminal.
Valuable information to the Volus.
We gotta keep moving.
Alright, good. Now, what did that give us? Good, more money. Is this where the drugged up guy? Oh, there he is. This guy I love. This guy's funny. You guys will love him.
Nothing left.
I am a biotic god. I think things, and they happen. Fear me, lesser creatures, for I am biotics made flesh.
You need help.
You need help, for you stand before the mightiest biotic ever. Yes, the Asari injecting so many drugs into me was terrifying. But then I began to smell my greatness. They may laugh when I fall over, but they don't know what I know in my head. That I know that I am amazingly powerful. Fear me?
I feel like when you, everybody will give kind of a similar reaction to how Grunt is right now. I just wish they did like a special one where if you bring Grunt, like Grunt just punches him in the face just because he has just a natural reaction to do so. That'd be great.
Are you part of Pitney 4's trade group?
When I was mortal, I worked for Pitney. Poor soul is probably terrified that I have not returned.
Don't think he's reported anything.
I get the distinct impression Pitney prefers money to friends.
Bah! I will wreak a just revenge upon his people. But first, the leader of these mercenaries is in the next room. I shall toss Wasea about like a rag doll.
This idiot is no challenge to anyone.
I will tear her apart. My biotics are unstoppable.
Wasea will tear you apart. Take a nap. You'll feel better.
Are you mad? I'm unstoppable. Feasting on her biotic-rich blood will be the last. But great wind, biotic god. What was I saying? I'm tired. You may be right. Yes, I'm tired. I'll nap. Destroy the universe later.
Useless.
I just like talking to that guy. He's like that really, really like drugged up person that I'm pretty sure somebody in this chat or somewhere somebody knows. It's just like, why the hell are you on drugs? Just because it makes me feel like I'm a god. And all of a sudden they just they get so high and they just go, no. And you just push them and they just go, oh wait, I'm fine.
Everything's gone to hell since we smuggled that filthy creature off-world. First a Justicar shows up, now you. At least I can take pleasure in turning your head into a pulpy mass.
So this person ain't really that difficult, Captain Waseo.
Right on your ass.
Just play the tactical game as best you can. She'll definitely try to use a lot of the canisters at you to try to get you out of cover. You can kill her actually pretty quickly if you play on like I don't know if I will be able to do it here on normal, but I do know like on like casual, I know you definitely can end up killing her right away. I'm gonna try to see if I can get it done.
Impact shot.
So I didn't actually stop it in time, so
Taking heavy This is
okay, so she did it. Fine. See if I can get somewhere to get rid of the toxicity levels. I think this are dead right here, so we're good. So actually, if you do, wait. I thought everybody was dead. Right. So if you do happen to kill her in time, you could actually kill her before she actually opens this area up back here. I remember when I first played this, I actually didn't stop her from being able to do this, and we ended up killing her back here. But after I started playing the game more, I actually was able to stop her. And I was always able to forget if there was anything valuable back here. But if you look around, there's nothing really useful back here. All there is a bunch of toxic canisters she can throw at you. Around the area itself, really, the only thing you're going to be getting is ammo if you need it. Besides that, there's nothing really too much to look around here. I'm surprised they didn't, like, I don't know, like maybe add like maybe a locker or some type of cache. I mean, they do add this one little terminal here, but I don't know. I feel like there should be more. I mean, you're dealing with the Eclipse mercs. It's just like, shouldn't there be more illegal stuff going on besides just like, oh, let's go find a shipping manifest? Very good. Also, I think for today, I'm also planning on doing Tally's mission. So once this one's actually completed, that's probably where we're going to go up to next. So let's go ahead and get the data pad.
That the shit the crazy Asari wanted to find?
Should we head back to the police station and give her the name? Or look around first?
Let's give her the name and keep moving.
So as I said, you kind of can just sit there and just choose not to deal with any of that. Mainly in the fact that you can just go, okay, I'm good, I don't want to... I can look around and look for stuff, but as I said, there's really only the terminal you can hack, and you can do that before the mission even like gets to that point, so it's up to you. And look, our friend's back.
I don't know what they put in me, but I thought I was... well, you saw. Anyway.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
I wanted to be a Justicar when I was young.
Thank you for removing the Eclipse threat, Earth Clan. It will take them months to rebuild their organization. Also, merely out of curiosity, when you were poking about, did you perhaps run across a shipping manifest that belongs to me?
You never know when something like this might come in handy.
If it might change your mind, Earth Clan, returning that manifest would be very profitable for you. If you give it to the detective, her reward will be a pat on the back.
Alright, so yeah, if you're running more of like, I guess, a renegade style of play, giving Bitney for that back for money is kind of, I guess, the more corrupt way of doing it. So it's up to you if you want to give it back to him. For me, it's just like, there isn't enough money he can give me to actually make me care. Most of my... now, if he gave me 10,000 platinum, yeah, I'd probably consider it, but I don't think he does. I think he ends up just giving you normal credits, so the value of doing it just doesn't make any
Perhaps
sense.
something that'll encourage the Justicar to leave.
I got the name of the ship. Your fugitive left here 2 days ago on the AML Demeter.
Shepard, you impress me. You fulfilled your part of the bargain, and I will fulfill mine. I am ready to leave immediately, if that will satisfy your superiors, Detective.
You're free to go, Justicar. It has been an honor having you in my station. And it's nice you didn't kill me, too.
The Eclipse smuggled an Ardat Yakshi off-world. She's who you're really after, isn't she?
You continue to impress. Yes, I was here tracking the Ardat Yakshi. She is a dangerous criminal, and I will bring her to justice. After your mission is complete, of course.
The Normandy is docked near the main trading floor. I'll see you aboard.
I must be sworn to your service so that I am never forced to choose between your orders and the Code. By the Code, I will serve you, Shepard. Your choices are my choices. Your morals are my morals. Your wishes are my code.
I never thought I'd see a Justicar swear an oath like that.
If you make me do anything extremely dishonorable, I may need to kill you when I'm released from my oath.
I can see that this is a very important act, Samara. Thank you.
Truly, the life of a Justicar can get lonely. I admit I am looking forward to serving with a company of honorable heroes. Shall we return to your ship?
I need to speak to the detective.
Thanks for getting Samara out of my district. I can tell my granddaughters about meeting a Justicar, and you've just upped my chances of living long enough to have grandkids.
I have proof that Eclipse killed the Volus merchant.
Let's see what you got there. Interesting. But I can't verify it. It would be inadmissible.
I vouch for Shepard and any evidence she brings forward.
I accept the judgment of the Justicar. Thanks, Shepard. I wasn't sure about trusting a stranger, and a human at that. But you came through. It's a shame this Elnora escaped. But I'll get her. At least you put her on the run. Okay, enough with all the congratulations. I've still got a spiraling crime rate.
I have proof that Pitney 4 smuggled in red sand and illegal weapons tech.
I'll send in some officers to arrest him and his cohorts. This is a big help, Shepard. I can't do much to thank you, but we do have a small discretionary bounty fund. Take this.
I'll be on my way.
Alright.
Be well. Value the Justicar. I've never heard of one working with a human before.
Now give me 1 sec, because I actually want to double check. So we did happen to... Is it not on here? No. I was hoping it'd actually be on there, but... if you remember, we did get access to other information while we were there. They gave us, that basically told us about bringing information to somebody else.
I'm still grounded. What's going on?
And I don't think the person, if we have to talk to him, is here, so we might end up having to... No.
I don't know what they put in.
Alright, so I can... Well, maybe this guy.
Cops don't admit it, but the Eclipse sisters run this area.
No, okay, so that's not bad. Okay, I can live with that.
I don't trust that Volus. There's something about
Alright, so we'll go back to the detective. We'll ask her to get us back to Normandy. I think it's another place on Illium that we might end up having to run to. I thought that's what it said, is there's somebody else here that would need that one piece of information we got. So we'll run around before we get to
You're still
our other
here?
squad mates' missions, and we'll see if we can find her while we're here.
Come with me. Is there something else I can do for you?
Because I know Miranda has her mission, and we also have to go ahead and finish the, well, that's good. So yeah, we did go ahead and get this new shotgun, so hopefully this one runs a little bit better. I think I'll keep it for a while, but I know we have to do Miranda's mission on Illium, and then we have to go ahead and do the Shadow Broker mission, started up with Liara. We're not going to do it right away. As I said, I'm going to save all the DLC missions until we get to a certain mission, and then we'll do everything else, and then we'll continue the main storyline until it's finished.
Welcome to the Normandy, Samara. We studied your profile extensively. With your skills, I think you'll be an excellent addition to our team.
Thank you. From an organization such as yours, that is high praise indeed.
I don't know if that's such good praise or not. I mean, this is Cerberus.
I've seen Samara's biotic powers at work. They're substantial.
We still don't know what we're gonna find when we hit the collectors.
I will be prepared for whatever we encounter.
Where shall we put you?
A room that looks out on the great empty void would be most comforting.
Put her in the observation room on deck 3.
Thank you. I must meditate on the day's events.
Alright, so that's the end of Samara's mission. So, as I said before, basically the next one we're going to be doing is Tali's mission. And if I remember correctly, I think we can get maybe 1 or 2 squad mate missions in before another event pops up for the game. So, as I said before, we're going to sit there and see how much more we can get into this. As I was saying before, I don't know how many episodes of Mass Effect 1 I actually have available. Mass Effect 2 is a little bit... There's so much more story. Mass Effect 1 I can kind of skip a lot of the missions and not be too concerned about it. But the game actually runs a lot faster. You guys will probably even be noticing it even from this game standards. Like, one mission could last me, without me even noticing, it could be a half-hour mission. It could be a freaking hour I'm sitting there playing that stuff for, and I won't even notice. Mass Effect 1, though, if you have the right armor sets and weaponry, you can pretty much blast right through the game without too many concerns. Also, I think I'm not going to make mention of it. You guys will probably see when it comes out is... I know on the 25th of January, so it's going to be, by the time you guys see these Mass Effect 2 ones, it might be February. It's going to definitely be February. But as Mass Effect 1 is getting done, I'm going to try to record content for Resident Evil 2 as well. So I'm going to see how much more Mass Effect 2 I can get done as time goes on. And I think as like a little side project, I'm going to be recording some Resident Evil 2, and I'll see how it goes. Mainly because I really like the Resident Evil series. Capcom did. I love the older ones. They're so much fun. I've been wanting a Resident Evil 2 remaster for so long. I thought they would have made it more like Resident Evil 1. But I'm kind of liking where the new one's going. The only thing I don't agree with is the fact I gotta shoot a zombie 5 times in the head to kill the son of a bitch. But besides that, I mean, I'm really looking forward to playing that game. I might test it, see how well it runs on my end. It should run fine. I think my graphic card meets the standard it needs to get to. The processor I know definitely does, because I think like you need like an FX, it's like a 9590. I forget which one it is. I know they said that there was one on there. I forget what the freaking thing was, but I think I have the processor definitely for it. The graphics card is going to be questionable. The RX 580 that I have, as I mentioned before, does a pretty good job, but I don't know how well it does for the newer games. I've noticed that even when I was playing Shadow Tomb Raider, or even Rise of the Tomb Raider, my frames usually aren't that great when I'm recording, and I'm trying to do that, and play the game at the same time. So I'll have to see how it goes. So whenever you guys start seeing this, Mass Effect 1 will probably be, you guys will probably see episode 11 or 12 by that point, so it's going to be definitely seeing that. I know I think I'm going to have today, hopefully today, Tuesday and Wednesday, I'm going to see about still recording more episodes for this as well. That's the only big problem I'm running into is like Thursday and Friday I won't have any time during this week to record. Saturday I won't have time to record. Next week it's going to be other time crunchers. That's why I said when you start seeing Resident Evil 2, it won't be probably at least until maybe 1 or 2 weeks after it's already been released. So I'm going to be late in the game for releasing content for it, but I'm going to see about maybe getting 2 series going at the same time. And maybe that'll be my excuse, because I started thinking like Mass Effect, yeah, I can record content for it and post it, but then I can do that on the side. Maybe I don't release a Resident Evil 2 episode all the time. Maybe I do it like maybe once every few days just to get that, spice it up. I don't know. I'll have to make a final decision on that. So if you guys have been enjoying the content, please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and of course, have a very wonderful day, and thank you ever so much for watching these videos, guys. Thank you.